1 hour later.
Hello, hello, you're so cute, you're so sweetie.